Hello. Before we get to the actual means of how to experience yourself as love, which is a non-conceptual experience, I find it first to stay in the conceptual world to get a conceptual or intellectual understanding of why it is that we don't experience ourself as the love of ourself. And then with that, it gives us a better understanding that when we tip into the infinite within self-inquiry, while we're in there, we can possibly experience what we've talked about in the conceptual realm. So an ego rises out of self. You have the form rising out of the formless. And what happens is that an ego takes itself to be something that it is not. And so there's actually two pieces of awareness. There is always the awareness piece, because we're permanently aware. Anytime you are asked, in any time of your day or your dream, or if you could answer in sleep, you would be aware. Plus all of the adjuncts that we add onto ourself, our true self. And you could say that these adjuncts are all of our identities, our beliefs, our likes, our dislikes, our biases, our judgment. And where the ego comes into play is the ego ties these two together. It ties reality to non-reality. It ties what is real to that which is unreal. And it claims that it is somewhat both, which is where confusion comes into play, because it doesn't know what it actually is. And it is in this creation of ego where this non-reality cloaks ourself, cloaks the infiniteness of the love of our being. And so in self-inquiry, when we drift back into the infinite, this knot, which is called the granthi in Sanskrit terms, the knot that holds reality to non-reality, starts to sever. It starts to get weakened. And the more we drift back into ourselves by turning our attention inward during self-inquiry and resting in our being, clinging to your true nature, this knot starts to get weakened. And the more you hang out here, the more you experience the true love of what you have eternally been, yourself. This is going from a belief that you have love, or the belief that you are happy, or the belief that there is joy. All of these beliefs and identities drop off, and you realize that you are love. You don't have it. It is your true nature. So the means to realize that you are everything you're seeking, everything that you've been trying to gain out in this world, lies within. And it's obtained by turning within to discover that your true nature, your true self, is the love of eternity. Take care.